Hey guys, it's Mrs. Jones, and I am excited to be here with you today. But I want to kind of talk to you about a famous piece by Vincent van Gogh that is all about sunflowers. Um, and actually, I'm going to see if I can pull up an example for you real quick. Van Gogh sunflowers. Oh, here it is. Okay, so hopefully you can, well, maybe you won't be able to see that. I'm going to try and make it so you can. Well, okay. That's a really bad example. Oh, there you go. Okay. So it's like a vase on a table with a background, and then there's a bunch of different kinds of sunflowers in this vase. So we're going to do something like that because it's almost spring and people are going to start planting things probably soon, like next month, like seeds and things to grow. And so, but we're going to do our own special version, okay? So, like, what I want, this is going to be a two-part thing. So, on this page, you need 2 pieces of paper and some oil pastels, some scissors, and then probably some glue or tape or something like that, something that will stick it to the paper, okay? You don't have something to like glue or tape, that's okay. You could just draw it straight on here. But I want to show you how cool it looks if you do this in 2 steps, okay? So the first step is we're going to make sorry it's so hard to see, we're going to make the pot and the background and the stems of the sunflowers, but we're not going to draw any flowers on this page. The next page, we're going to draw a bunch of different flowers and then color them and then cut them out and paste them on this page so it will look 3D, okay? So step 1, we need a vase and a table. So the table's about like a quarter of the way from the bottom. So then you can make any kind of vase you want, but I'm going to kind of stick with the original shape, which is kind of like this, almost diamond-y shaped, but not. And then the bottom of it would be kind of round, a little bit roundy. And then the top would be a little bit rounded. Okay, so here's my table. And the one in the famous drawing has like a line right here, I think. And also, the middle part of it is like highlighted. So there's like a white right there where the light's bouncing off, and then the sides are darker. So we're going to kind of make this side dark. This side can be a little bit dark, but not dark. And then there also needs to be a shadow at the bottom, so you can just do something like this. Like, now I'm using a pencil because I like to use a pencil first, but you could use oil pastels if you want, or colored pencils, whatever you want to do. And then, let's see, I am going to look at the original painting and see where the stems go and kind of try and do something similar. So some of the stems go up. And some come down. Because you know when you have a bunch of flowers in a vase, how after a while some of them get droopy. Try your best. And sometimes they still get droopy. Okay. Just making my stems look more large. Okay, so that's good. So now we're going to color this page first with our oil pastels, and then we'll start making the flowers to put on the front, okay? So I kind of like how the original vase is kind of like an orangey color. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do darker lines left to right on the sides of the vase, going left to right. And why I'm doing that is because it makes the audience look at it and they can see it's more rounded shaped. If you go this way, it doesn't look round. If you go this way a little bit, it's more round. And I'm going to get lighter as I get towards the middle. So then I'm probably going to switch over to another color that's a little bit lighter, like maybe this color. And then light yellow or white. Okay. And then, oh, it almost looks like a sunset on a beach or something. The reason we leave that white spot in the middle is to make it look round. Because sometimes when you have rounded cylindrical things, they catch the light in this way and it makes it look round. So for the top, I'm going to do yellow. Like a white color. Okay. That's orange. Okay, so I'm going to assume I have white coming from the front and also maybe from this side because I have my little shadow down here. So I'm going to go a little bit darker on this side. To give it a shadow. And I'm going to do a little bit darker over here. Okay, now I gotta decide what color I want my table in my background. Just to mix better. Maybe we'll just do a brown table. If you have construction paper, it's also fun to just cut out a base shape. So for the table, I'm just doing random brown streaks going left and right. I'm going to do some more to make it look more woodsy. And then over here, for the one that should be extra dark, I'm actually going to go over that with black a little bit, I think. Oops. Because I think I want the table to be this color. Brown. I like that color. It's like reddish chocolatey brown. Alright, so my table is done. So now I need to do the wall in the background. And I think I'm going to use this color. It's kind of like turquoisey, but not like a mint, I guess. I'm just going to color the whole background. If you wanted to use watercolor or a pencil on this part, you could. Covered up all my leaves. I mean my branches. Stems, whatever they're called. It's pretty good. I'm kind of not liking how big those streaks look though. Let's see what else I can do. A little blue. Maybe. Yeah. Oops. Alright, so now I have a vase, now I have a table, and now I just need to do the stems to my flowers, and then draw the flowers. Okay, so some of those might be a little hard to see, so I'm going to go back over them with a darker color. And then I noticed, like, the backs of the sunflowers have these, like, this kind of thing. Some crazy there. So I might do that on a couple of them. Just so it looks a little different. It'll all make sense. Trust the process. Okay, so that's done. Now I need a bunch of flowers to put on there. So I'm going to go to the next page here. I'm going to look at my Van Gogh painting for reference, but you can do whatever kind of flowers you want. These are sunflowers on his, different kinds. So I'm going to, probably the easiest way to do this is to draw a circle here, one down here, one up here, one down here, I'm just spreading them out. They're not going to stay on this page because I'm going to cut them out in a little bit. Okay, now go back and add like the branches and stuff. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, not the branches, the blossoms. Different kind of a pretty sunflower colored sunflower. Might have to do 2 extra pages of flowers depending how big you're doing your flowers, you know? So I've got one kind of sunflower here. Maybe a different kind of flower here. Okay. This would be like a regular long straggling. I guess putting them that close to the edge is tough because then you'll have to cut it. And it'll be flat on the one side. We don't want to do that. Okay, so what else I can do? These are also flowers you could cut out of construction paper if you have it. Okay, now I'm going to go finish coloring these in. Again, you don't have to do sunflowers. Pick whatever kind of color and shape and size of flower you want to draw. I picked sunflowers because that's what inspired me to do this in the first place. The sunflowers are my favorite. And I also really like Vincent van Gogh's artwork. Let's see. It'd be cool to have some orange ones in there, like real orange, not like yellow orange. So I might do that next, do something orange. A little bit of orange. Oops. I'm a mess in here. Alright, again, you can color your flowers however you want. So now I've got these flowers. So I'm going to go back to this page, rip it out. Oh, there's another sunflower. Oh, inspired by Van Gogh. Okay, here we go. And here are these. So I'm going to cut them out. It'll take me a little while. If you want to fast forward, you can. Someday I'm going to become a better video editor, and then I can fast forward. For right now, I just gonna have to be me without the video edits. Oops. Okay, so like, here's my first one. And maybe since I had to cut it a little short since it went off the page, I could put it like that. So you could see the bottom part. And I could put it over here going off the page. And how cool does that look? I like it because you see this shadow you can see from my light coming over here. And it makes them look more realistic because you can see that shadow. You know? And it's a real shadow. Cute. I got another one that's a half size one that I'm going to put somewhere. Maybe I can just overlap this one with another flower and you won't know it's that half of it goes off the page. Yeah, so if I wanted to, I could do like that. Because they overlap. This one. Yeah. See, I kind of am thinking, like, I like the sunflowers by themselves, but I think the more diverse kind of flowers you have, the better. So, like, if all your flowers are not the same color and shape and size. I kind of like the warm colors, so I'm going to keep those, but I think I'm going to make some more flowers that are maybe just red or orange. Because I'm not loving how that looks. I'm going to have this orange one. It's not very good, though. So it's a darker orange. So I like it. I know we've done flower vases before, but I don't think we've done one like this for a while, if we have, so that's kind of cool. I don't like the middle of that. Let's make it red. Yeah. I think it needs a couple more. What do you guys think? Like that one there? Maybe like another flower there or there? Maybe some orange ones? I have this yellow. I have this yellow one right here, but I'm going to get orange so that it looks different. Give me a second, sorry, I know I'm off screen. Okay, cut this one. If you're sick of me, go ahead and fast forward to the end, but if you're not, you can hang with me. I'm thinking I might need a red flower in there too. Not like a rose or anything. Maybe like a little dahlia or gerbera daisy or something. Here. Maybe maybe another one of those. So I'm liking this though. That there, the red one here. I don't know. I just need another red. And I have to be able to fit it in this space. So we'll do orange middle, and then I'll go red. And I'll go brown. Oh, no. Like that. It's like one of those cookies that has the melted kiss in the middle, like a chocolate kiss. I like that. More red. Oh, there's another orange. There. Something like that. Yay! Alright. I think that looks awesome. So you guys get the idea, hopefully, and hopefully it kind of reminds you of Vincent van Gogh's sunflowers. But again, you can pick whatever kind of flower you want to do. So that was the original. I think I did alright. Anyway, that's it, and thank you for joining me, and I can't wait to see what you do with your vases. It'd be really nice to hang on the wall, or you could give it to your mom or grandma, aunt, teacher or something for Mother's Day, or you could give it to your dad or grandpa or something for Father's Day, or you could just give it to a friend, or you could just hang it in your room, and it would be really fun. Alright, that's it for today. So I hope you guys have a lovely, safe spring break. Stay healthy and happy, and hopefully we'll get some moisture out there so we don't have that fire risk. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.